store since 1977. Southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Keep an eye on Facebook.
The Saturday Light Brigade is proud to join Radio Phoenix with our blend of acoustic music, puzzles, interviews, and live performances, all in a relaxed format that's fun to listen to. This is Larry Berger inviting you to join us for the show that gets your weekend off to a good start. The Saturday Light Brigade on Radio Phoenix, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, connect.
The Saturday Light Brigade, Saturday at 6 a.m. on Radio Phoenix.
Broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Arts, you're tuned to KRDP Jazz and Indie, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, connect. KRDP, Apache Junction, Goldfield Ghost Town, Phoenix, 90.7 FM in the East Valley, and online at Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, a service of Desert Soul Media. KRDP is a new community radio station serving the East Valley on 90.7 FM and the rest of the community online at our website. Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com. KRDP features a mix of jazz, blues, R&B, soul, and culture programming from the Valley community, Arizona, and around the world. We encourage you to financially support KRDP with a sustaining monthly donation. You can donate right now at our website by going to Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com.
6 years later.
Click on donate. Your financial support is graciously appreciated.
6 years later. Nothing I said 6 years later.
Views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors. Thank you for listening.
This poem is entitled
What's Up? What's up, everybody?
She walks with the grace of a panther.
Back in the building, yes, indeed.
With childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere.
Yeah.
See, her skin color comes in 16 shades. So that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind. And the blowing mind to be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her, it diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child and small girl, in essence, her blessing is being a mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve.
What's going on, everybody? What is going on? We are live right now, KRDP 9.7. 6 years, man.
She gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of her dress to join the truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, the ISIS papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight, to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended,
when you forget your lighting,
to none other than.
There you go. There you go.
8,
all right.
6, 5.
Man, there's a lighting going on, right? There's a lighting going on right now. 0. But it is our 6th year anniversary of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. You know what I'm saying? Definitely very appreciative of the opportunity.
The Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
But I have to look at the music down so I won't get canned. Make sure that I cut my fan off. But welcome again to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Y'all can see I'm You know what I'm saying? No sleep till Brooklyn. But everybody out there, I do appreciate all the love and support, man. Was definitely just, like I said, 6 years. 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been, on the mic. I don't want to sound like Trevor Noah because I think Trevor Noah he's leaving somewhere. I think he's leaving or something like that. But one thing is I'm very, very appreciative of where I'm at. Let me take off my hat so you guys can see my boy head. But I'm very, very appreciative of where I'm at today. It's been 6 years that I've been, doing the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And, I remember when I first started this, I was quite nervous. It was different. And, a lot of challenges, technically, because I'm West African, but also, I'm a black man. Back then it was Radio Phoenix. Big shout out to Radio Phoenix, KRDP 9.7, formerly known as Radio Phoenix, most definitely. But I'm very, very appreciative of the opportunity that I've encountered at KRDP. Most definitely, I'm very, very appreciative of all the adventures that I've joined. From guests to co-hosts. To folks, on the streets who hit me up and say, Mr. Cleeby, you are Mr. Cleeby, left and right. I'm very, very appreciative of the exposure. And whether they're positive, but to me, they are a learning curve. They are a learning experience to me. I always will cherish it, and I will continue to cherish it because that's what we're all about. Just reach out to folks out there, especially we're out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Big shout out to all the local artists. All the locals, ventures out there. Who are doing big things. But let's start the show. Let's start the show because it's my 6th year. I feel like I'm 6 years old already, y'all. Hey, Yaggah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Oh my gosh, I think the Yaggah Movement Radiocast is getting to a welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. You just heard live, Burner Boy, last. Mr. Clean B, I know my voice is a little bit raspy because, I was doing a little event last night. So big up to Decobo Club, most definitely. But we are back again. I know today is actually the 6-year anniversary of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I can't believe that, it's been 6 years already. I know 2020 and 2021, it was a little bit different. But, this is a special year. And I'm going to elaborate on, on the Yaggah Movement Radiocast from the starts, to right now and to the future. But until then, let's put some more music because I'm hungry for some music right now. It is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast anniversary. Let's get it on, baby. Yaggah. Ooh. All right. Yes. Let me make sure that I don't block nothing at the bottom. There you go. Yes, indeed, yes. Is this Instagram? Big shout out to my Instagram. I know Instagram out there, like, what is going on? But anyway, but for those out there who are voting, who are paying attention to politics and who care about their social, society, especially if you live in Georgia, if you live in Texas, I know we have the governor, election going on in Texas. But mostly, Georgia, man. Georgia is very, very interesting. Especially with the stuff that I'm hearing. And I know some of y'all want me to talk about Kanye West, huh? Yeah, with all that, all white lives matter T-shirt that they put up in Paris. I mean, come on. I mean, if you're not, quite, if you don't know the trick of it, you should know that, it's Kanye West, okay? It is Kanye West, which I'm going to talk about it, even though I was not ready to talk about Kanye West because that was not the agenda. But, what I'm saying? I feel that there has been a lot of backlash. A lot of some good news, some good news on TV. Big shout out to Smokey Joe. Big shout out to Smokey Joe Biden. Yes, indeed. For bringing the big news. Because it's about to be 420. Yeah. Let me stop. Before people think that I'm just trying to promote this to the children. This is not for the kids, okay? It's not for the kids, all right? I'm just saying it's 420. That's what I gotta say. It's 420, all right? But anyway, Kanye West. Some people call him Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I call him Black Jesus. Whatever you want to call himself. But y'all should know Kanye West. Okay? Y'all should know Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? Black Baby Jesus, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I am not going to knock down the brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like y'all on social media because some of y'all are getting caught up on that social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting your emotions worked up and everything. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You have to relax. Don't take social media to the heart like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? This is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Kanye is doing this, is doing that. I mean, all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to just, stop with attention grabbing from celebrities. Because I believe that's what Kanye West is doing. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm not sure some of y'all who love Jesus Walk. Yes, I love Jesus Walk too. You know what I'm saying? I bought the album. Good kid, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff from Kanye West. I mean, everything that Kanye West I put out, I love. You know what I'm saying? From Rockefeller to right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a money man right now, but I'm not going to be like everybody out there who are, you know what I'm saying, grasping on his attention seeking, because that's what he's doing right now, obviously. But I want to talk about HershelWalker, man. HershelWalker and Senator, I believe that's funny. I have to get his name. But HershelWalker, like Jesus. I'm not so sure if people are paying attention to their politics. I definitely would get his name. I'm gonna get his name. Was definitely the senator. Definitely will grab his name, and I hope somebody can send me some text. Oh my gosh! No way! No way! No way! No way! See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But HershelWalker, man. I mean, there's a lot of things that has been showing up, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of hypocrisy, I should call it. And and I don't, like I said, before prior to this show, I've always expressed, everybody's freedom to choose common sense. You know what I'm saying? To choose the right thing, to choose common sense. To be able to to have common sense and vote for common sense. I mean, right now we're having children being attacked. Children education being attacked, immigration being attacked, women's rights being attacked. You know what I'm saying? the infrastructure of America being attacked. I mean, a lot of things that that folks may not, care about. You know what I'm saying? They may not pay attention to that, but those things may affect your wallet, may affect your livelihood, may affect what you stand for. And, those are things that, even right now, there's another woman that came up. As I'm talking to y'all right now about the first woman, there's another woman right now that I'm reading, that also have another abortion. Like, I mean, this is crazy. This is unbelievably crazy. And for those out there who call themselves Christians or they think that this is okay, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know what to say, but all I can tell you is the fact that that hypocrisy is it's overwhelming. It's for me to actually come and express that up, and and as a man, I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way as a man. And I know that I know my mother did not raise me to to oppress another woman. That's for sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just common sense. I mean, I know, right now we're living in a world where, you talk about power right now, you talk about money, power. And I believe there's a song about that. You know what I'm saying? Money, power, respect from the Locks. For those out there who are hip hop fans, so you can go back to what you call it, what's that group's name? Oh my gosh. Notorious B.I.G. Group that he made. Junior Mafia, when they got Get Money, and you can listen to the lyrics and pretty much just see the world that we're living in and the things that we're witnessing, and it is not surprising at all. Those out there who are not paying attention to what's going on, I understand pretty much, because I know it's not affecting your wallet, it's not affecting your bottom line unless it gets to your doorsteps. But what's really going on right now is it's something that for folks out there who do care about freedom, who do care about your liberty and justice to live. That's something that should be. I'm just trying to make sure that my stuff are charged up. That should be out there for the folks to be able to pay attention to. But like I said, let's start the show, because we're getting this right now going on. It is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. That's right, no fake news. No fake news, man. I want to give a big shout out to Smokey Joe Biden. Yes, indeed. Your president, yes, indeed, for putting all the brothers and sisters out there who have been caught up with the multi, if I should say in Spanish, they call it multi, or some call it dragonfly, you know what I'm saying? Or I think others call it gorilla glue, you know what I'm saying? But Smokey Joe pardon, you know what I'm saying, actually made a federal pardon for everyone who has been convicted of having a joint in their pockets federally. So, hopefully each state can be able to work on those those laws. And also, please be able to in 30 days the midterm election. Everybody out there, just I don't care if you are Democrats or Republican who are in the middle now, but vote for common sense. We have a lot of a proposition going on, and also just so you know too, I believe that Florida just accepted some money from Ian hurricane. After all the backlash about not accepting any of the monies and so forth. But I just came in. Today is the 6th year anniversary of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, and I just came in with the humble appreciation, to everybody out there who have been listening to me since day one, from me getting nervous to me right now, actually being very expressive, allowing folks to have a voice. And also big shout out to, formerly known as Radio Phoenix, now KRDP. As you guys can see, for those out there who are looking at me through my stream, I still got my Radio Phoenix t-shirt where the valor comes to talk, sing, and connect. Now known as KRDP 90.7 FM East Valley. So if you are somewhere in Tempe, Mesa, East Phoenix, man, you can hear me live right now. You know what I'm saying? You can hear us live 24/7. Yes. But today is the 6th year anniversary of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, which I will elaborate on that in the second hour, most definitely, because I would like to, extend my humbleness, my thanks for those out there who have been supportive through to the show. For those out there who have been doubting about the show, whether they're my peers or not. But 6 years, still going, still striving, still progressing, still getting off this COVID, because the COVID couldn't slow everything down. But now, we can be able to celebrate, and I have a special date for those out there who would like to celebrate with me, the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, and we are going to make sure that everyone comes together to celebrate this great moment. This movement that has been, catering to the locals, to the venturers, to those out there who, who are looking for a voice, but also to bring awareness to our, city, because Phoenix is very diverse. What can I say? Phoenix is beautiful. What can I say? It's very diverse. I mean, we might even come close to LA, but all I'm saying is Phoenix, Arizona is a metropolitan area. So we have to appreciate, the culture that's going on right now. But all I'm saying right now is the fact that, we have an election going on. And, I was actually reading, I was just trying to get my news. But that's not what this is about, man, because, we have an election going on. And I know, some folks out there might pay attention to, what's going on in the States. And, my advice is whatever you do, just go out there and vote for common sense. Just please vote for common sense. Vote for what's right. Vote for your privilege to live. Vote for women's rights, especially women's rights. Vote for kids' education, because it seems that there's a war against education. There's a war against teaching kids modern rights and everything like this. Just have children to learn about the word, and besides basics, math and reading, but just teaching kids reading, write, and also explore the word. There's a war against felons, and I'm glad that Smokey Joe pardon every brothers and sisters out there who have been caught up with a joint in their pockets federally. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is the Georgia midterm election that's going on right now with as y'all can see and witness and observe, the primary candidate, Republican candidate by the name of HershelWalker. For those out there who know who HershelWalker is he's a former football player from Georgia. Went to the NFL, got traded for 7 picks, to I believe to Chicago, from Dallas to Chicago, where I believe that those became the greatest pick of all time. But HershelWalker is a football Hall of Fame in Georgia, per se. That's what the Republicans have been calling him, making him populist when it comes to that, just so they can get people's vote, people's I guess elections, right to choose. But and I understand that He's a man of faith, supposedly. He's a man of Christ, supposedly. But the one thing that got me to come out here is two things. The one thing is the hypocrisy of this election going on. And for those out there, all my brothers in Georgia, big shout out to all my Georgia's brothers and sisters who are ready to vote for common sense, ready to vote to protect their freedom to choose, their freedom of liberty, and also for women to have their freedom. Because I gotta say this, man. First of all, it shames me to say this as a man, and I'm proud to be a man. But at the same time, when I have to witness, all the old men, pretty much, attempting to control women or being hypocrites when it comes to women's rights, and we have this brother, because I have to say a brother because he's fighting against another brother too. But we have HershelWalker, who pretty much went with this campaign about abortions, which I believe I spoke about that. And and like I said, and my stand with that is the fact that what I'm saying, as a man, I have daughters, I have nieces, I have women who are friends who are pro-life, who are pro-choice. And at the end of the day, they are choosing. They have the right to choose at the end of the day. And to me, I have to be able to accept, not just accept, but adapt to that, normality of it. But of course, we have, certain men out there who seems to using their political powers or using their manhood. And that's why I should say, it comes of shaming to be a man speaking about that, especially when I speak about abortion. But this is not really about abortion, but it's about the hypocrisy of certain folks out there who use that, that subject, to not only to oppress others, but also to gain power. I mean, and that's the second part that really bothers me. I mean, we can be here and talk about, everybody wants to gain power, and in the name of Democrats or Republicans, but nobody cares about the common man and common woman who out there paying their taxes, who out there pretty much building the infrastructures of all these politicians who are fighting for their votes every single day. I mean, we have HershelWalker, who stood up in front of everybody, in front of women too, in front of women who, I guess they are pro-life. What can I say? I cannot tell a woman what to do because last time I checked, never argue with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can tell you, fellas. But this brother comes in, pretty much, talks about abortion, his rights, his stands, and we all know the stands. We all know, why he's speaking about he stands for abortion because, of course, just to gain power in the Senate, just to get some type of power, so they can backward the United States of America, so they can flip back the United States. Because right now we are moving forward with progressive, notions. We are moving forward with progression, with progress, to change the country, to change this great nation, to bring democracy into our normality. But no, we want to elect idiots, hypocrites, and excuse my French, imbeciles, who all they want to do is just get their hands in power in the Senate per se. Because we all heard about all these politicians who came and defend this man after there was stories, factual stories that yes, he paid a woman to have an abortion. He wasn't there for his kids, of course, but he was the one who vilified every black fathers in America for not being there for their children. But here he comes, not being there for his 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids. I don't know. I can't even count. But the whole point that this man, in order for him to be primary candidate into the midterm election in Georgia, he pretty much has to be a hypocrite, with all due respect. And for those Christians, Republicans out there who call themselves, I'm a Christian, I'm all about pro-life, I'm all about, choosing and this and that. Well, so I guess him paying a woman to have an abortion does not matter. I guess that's just, he has to do what he has to do. But he changed. He's a man of faith. But at the end of the day, we still have to elect him because we want to oppress every woman out here in America because we do not want them to have the right to choose, especially when it comes to their body. So we need to have this man to be elected in the name of power. I mean, if you're from Georgia, please pay attention to your politics, not just to your media politics, but to your social politics out there. I mean, this man comes up, lie to everybody. Lie. I mean, use the same methods from number 45 used in order for him to gain some type of step. Because last time I checked, people don't care about common sense. Some people don't care about common sense nowadays, unless it affects their pockets or their bottom line. I mean, people don't really care about others. I mean, even right now with Ron DeSantis, when he shipped all those immigrants to the northeast of of America, and then begging Smokey Joe, him, Rookie Rubio, whatever that guy, Cuban is. I'm not even sure if it's real Cuban. But all those politicians in Florida begging for the Iron Hurricane money, to the government after their backlash, the same Democratic government that they were just talking against. Using all those hypocrisy technique just to gain power, just to lie to people, just to lie to Republicans. And you know what? I am neither. For those out there who thinks I am a Republican or a Democrat, I am neither, because I believe, as a black man, as an immigrant, I believe that Democrats don't care about me. Republicans do not care about me, and all they want to do is just gain my votes, gain my type of acceptance, so they can gain some type of power and go right back into the same exact thing that they did. Not caring about education, not caring about felony reform, not care about immigration reform, not care about social normality, but just to get some type of vote so they can go back and oppress others out there. And HershelWalker is no different. But what's really dangerous is the fact that this man is a robot to the political powers in Washington if elected. If elected, that brother will be a threat to every lives out here in America. Because if those Republicans takes over power, Lord knows what's going to happen. I mean, America might go backwards to every laws and regulations. I mean, I don't know. But this man goes out and start lying to, and ladies, I mean, if you're pro-life, man, if you're pro-life, if you care about, and some of y'all ladies always talk about man lie. How come some of y'all Republican ladies don't call this man out about he's a liar, man? How come y'all don't call this man a liar? Oh, I'm sorry, because you guys want power from him so you can keep your agenda going. I mean, come on, y'all. With all due respect to Christianity or to the political powers out there, but if this does not get to the fan of those who don't care about the politicking, because somehow he is a football player from Georgia, he cares about women's rights, so that's why he has, and his thing about abortion doesn't make sense at all. Like, he doesn't want, he wants, no abortion with no exceptions. Like, I mean, at least, Graham came in and said some type of 14, 15 weeks out there. But I'm sorry, this man comes up and said, oh, no, no abortions whatsoever. I don't care if it's incest, if it's rape or anything like this. But somehow it's okay. It is all right for every politician to jump in the bandwagon and advertise this man, sponsor this man, and make him holy. Make him holy. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, like I said, if you're a man and you think that this man is holy, shame on you, yo. I mean, shame on you. I mean, with all due respect, for those out there who, feels the need of standing by their Christianity and, and pro-life and everything like this, but this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense at all. I mean, you tell me, for someone who pays not only one woman, but two women to have an abortion, send them receipts. There's receipts for that. There's receipts for that. But somehow, let's just brush it off. Just like the Brett Favre situation where all the news media wanted to brush it off, especially the sporting media wanted to brush it off because it is Brett Favre. It is the same exact thing. The hypocrisy and the hunger to gain power is a concern. It should be a concern to everybody out there. Whether you live in California, New York, Illinois, Arkansas, Louisiana, I mean, wherever you stay at, man, because that will affect your bottom line. That will affect, your livelihood. Pay attention to your social politicking, man. Because HershelWalker being elected, if elected, will affect most of us. Will affect our children's education, our women's rights. Not just our women, but the minority, the sisters out there, the black and brown, sisters out there. Because no one talks about that. But I'm sorry, let's talk about saving life. Let's talk about, saving a life for 14, 15 weeks without even giving the choice or giving the right to the person who's carrying that life, who may be affected by the health of it. Let's just brush it off and just focus on, it's, abortion is murder. Because this man, that's what this man thinks. But again, he committed a murder. Where is the accountability for that? Where is the accountability for that? I want to know. Please let me know. You can call me or you can leave a message. Call me 602-633-2662. Let's play some more music. We'll be right back. Yaggah, yaggah. Happy 6th anniversary, y'all. All right. Yes, sir. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you might think I'm a little bit overboard, you know what I'm saying? But I got to pay some bill. Because Mr. Clinton got to pay some bill. Because the bills are always best to get paid. Big shout out to everybody out there who joined me today, man. It is my anniversary, so please just say something nice about my anniversary. Say, Mr. Clinton, happy anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm saying, for having such a nice anniversary right now. You know what I'm saying? Because your anniversary is, I gotta hide this because I do not want to advertise any drinks. So, no drink advertisement right here. But if you are looking for advertisement, platform was definitely. You know what I'm saying? You guys can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up real quick. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Clinton. You know what I'm saying? I definitely leave y'all my contact, and I'll definitely meet you guys up. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Don't be shy, okay? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? For Mr. Clinton to come to your adventurous area. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I gotta say this, man. My anniversary makes me look so sexy right now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to just, tell myself that I'm looking good. And yes, Kanye West. Y'all need to stop with the Kanye West, situation thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West is Kanye West. Y'all call it, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy, Yeezy, you know what I'm saying, FBZ baby, whatever you want to call him. But Kanye is Kanye. Okay, and please stop paying attention to celebrities. Like, stop paying attention to celebrities. Like, with all due respect, for those out there who cares about, their fan base or, followers, because now we got Twitters left and right. You got followers out there. You got folks out there that you follow. And I appreciate all those out there who follow me as much as I follow you. You know what I'm saying? Let's all follow each other, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. It's all about just following each other out, you know what I'm saying? So, that's one of my track right there. Big shout out to MZ Mayne, Black King, you know what I'm saying? A big shout out to all the sisters out there who are giving us respect, you know what I'm saying? Respect, all the Black Kings out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? I feel appreciate, that, some sisters do appreciate some brothers out there like myself. What can I say? And yes, some brothers are nice, okay? We do have some nice brothers out there. So ladies, you know what I'm saying, don't think that every brother is the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that every man is the same, because we are not the same, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm nice, okay? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I don't know about right now, because I guess someone told me about love is gone. But, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I still believe in bringing flowers to a woman, you know what I'm saying? I still believe in that. I still believe in bringing a rose to a lady. And I have to specify that a lady, all right? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because, I know there are some women out there who, you know what I'm saying, they call themselves bosses and all that, which, you know what I'm saying, I respect, I respect the boss, you know what I'm saying? I respect the boss ladies out there, but, you know what I'm saying? I believe a man wants a lady, a queen, you know what I'm saying, to be. And, that's always going to be, you know what I'm saying, a good thing to follow, most definitely. But, you know what I'm saying, like I said, we have to give respect where respect is due. So big shout out to all the, you know what I'm saying, the queens out there, you know what I'm saying, all the sexy ladies out there who are catering, you know what I'm saying, who are showing love, you know what I'm saying, to brothers like myself, you know what I'm saying, because, what can I say? I'm a good guy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a good dude, you know what I'm saying, so if you're a good dude, press a like, you know what I'm saying, if you're a good dude, press a like, okay, that's all I gotta say, you know what I'm saying, if you're a good dude, press a like, if you're not, then I guess don't join this broadcast, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, I have to give a big shout out there, you know what I'm saying, most definitely, because that's how we do. That's how we do that. That's how we get there, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to everybody out there. But Kanye West. I'm not sure what you want me to say about Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? But it's Kanye West, man. I'm just going to be very brief about it. I'm not going to I'm just gonna just keep it simple, keep it neutralized, not going overboard, not going drastic with the, oh my gosh, all life matters, or you know what I'm saying, I can't believe he said this is a blasphemous for all of us, man. How dare you? Come on. That's the same Kanye West who mentioned about George Bush don't care about black people. But anyway, I'm just talking. I guess I don't want to talk too much because like I said, we're living in a world where if you say something, to offend others, or if you say something to if you say something that brings common sense, to the norm, I guess you might be looked as a as a radical. I don't know, but for those out there who know who Kanye West is, so y'all should know how Kanye West operates. Y'all should know how he does business. Y'all should know how Kanye West pretty much try to get people, grab some people's attention. But I heard about a lot of backlash and people saying, "Oh my gosh, this is just another." Kanye going blah 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 left and right. It's all good. Like I said, it's all about just grabbing everybody's attention because again, if you know about Kanye West, so you all should know how he operates. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on that folks don't realize. But again, if you look at about politicking and everything like this, just like again, please vote because your vote does matter. Most definitely, your vote does matter. And if you don't vote for common sense, if you don't vote for what's right, then you are part of the problem. You are part of the division of what's going on. Most definitely. So, but what can I say, man? I mean, but Kanye West is just another brother that just needs a soul seeking, and I mean, I'm not going to backlash just like everybody else out there who are backlashing Kanye West, but I'm going to pretty much just be brief, be honest, just talk some senses if I can, but but most definitely, man, just I just want to just kind of like bring that up to everybody's attention because Kanye West is Kanye West. But I got to pay some bills, so help me out pay some bills over here, you know what I'm saying? Indeed, y'all. Indeed. Happy anniversary, Mr. Clean B. I want to say Yaggah, Mr. Clean B. I want to say Yaggah all day, every day. Yaggah all day, 24/7. Hey, we are 6 years old today. I am 6 years old today. Yaggah. Oh, let me just stop right there because I don't want to sound like Minnie Vanelli. I do not want to sound like Minnie Vanelli because I can be like this, man. Because you know what? Because girl, it's true. Oh, I love you. I say what? Say what? I say what? Yaggah. Oh, yes, it's true. Yes, I say you. I love you. Oh, let me pay them bills right now. Let me pay them bills because you already know how we do. Programming on KRDP is supported by Gibson on 12 Steps Book and gift stores since 1977, located on the southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. For more information, you can call 602-277-5262. Gibson is also on Facebook on Gibson. Yes, indeed. So big shout out to Gibson for supporting KLDP 9.7. Now, you already know how we do, man, because some of y'all are tripping on Yeezy right now. You know what I'm saying? I see. I know. Yes, I know. I know. I'm quite confused myself too. Yes, I'm confused. Yes, the T-shirt. Yes, the T-shirt. Yeah, that T-shirt in Paris. Not in Brooklyn, not in Compton. You know what I'm saying? Not somewhere in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Not in Miami, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Not in Baton Rouge, or I should say, can I say Agua Prieta, Mexico? Boricua, todos mis amigos, todos mis amigas. Yes, indeed. Te quiero. Yes, te quiero. Yes, indeed, from me. Yaggah. But come on, man. Kanye West is Yeezy West. I mean, for those out there who are paying attention to this brother, that's the same. Isn't that the same brother in 2005 or 6 when Hurricane Katrina happened? He told the whole world that former president number 43, George Bush, does not care about black people on live TV next to actor Maya. Yeah, I mean, you remember that. That's the same Kanye was who went to the MTV Award, telling the whole world that, yes, Taylor Swift had the best album or the best, video. But Beyonce got the best, music of all time right there. Easy, baby, easy. I mean, we're talking about Kanye West. I mean, of course, everyone are going to say that, yes, he's using the Black Lives Matter, scandal to, promote the T-shirts. Others might even brought the attention that, he's fight with Adidas and other, business entity that he's having issue with might affect his mental stability. I get it. I get it. It's Kanye West. I love Jesus Walk. I love, what I'm saying, when Yeezy had one of the best albums out there, some of y'all might even look at me and say, you know what? You know what I'm saying? That's just Kanye West, but Kanye West is going crazy. The only thing I asked was that if all white lives matter, then how come he was just trying to persecute Pete Davidson? I'm just asking a question. Can someone tell me, please? Can someone please tell me? If it does matter to him, how come he's still, bashing his ex-wife on social media and the family too? We're talking about Yeezy, best producer, best genius of all time. Yes, Yeezy is Yeezy. I will never knock that off, brother. Just like Paul Diddy said, I am not cool with the T-shirts. But again, Kanye West is Kanye West. Some of y'all should pay attention to that Fox News interview, because maybe the switch up on everybody out there is very fascinating. Kanye West is a genius. He's a genius. Now, am I vouching for that geniuses that he's doing right now? No. Come on, man. I am not going to go on Twitter and trying to expose, my relationship like this. No. Or I am not going to wear a t-shirt just to bring attention to myself. And ladies and gentlemen, stop paying attention to celebrities out there, yo. Y'all can pay attention to me, though. You know what I'm saying? Yaggah. Indeed. But all I'm saying is, celebrities are just like me, just like you. Kanye West is no different than us. The only difference is just the money and the access to the power. But Kanye West is just another individual who just does not care about anybody but himself. Kanye West just care about the brand Kanye West. You can go out there and bring all this, or he doesn't care about black people. He doesn't do this for this. I understand that. But Kanye West cares about Kanye West. I think there should be a t-shirt that says Kanye West Lives Matter. I think that should be a hashtag t-shirt. Please, can someone tell me this right now? Can you please put a hashtag Kanye West Lives Matter right there? That should be a new t-shirt right there. I know I'm going to get sued for this one. But please, man, can we stop paying attention to that brother? Let's separate the genius to the personality, man. The same thing I talked about R. Kelly, the same thing that I talked about every celebrity. Let's separate the genius from the persona. Just like business and pleasure. Jesus Christ. Isn't that simple? Kanye West is Kanye West. Yes, I was a little bit ticked off. Then again, I watched that Fox News with Tucker Carlson. Yes, indeed, I watched it. I'm searching on myself. And it was just fascinating how, even though the host trying to, of course, everybody loved it, of course, but there was some switch up on that. There was some type of switch up on the interview, where the one thing that Kanye West brought to my attention on the interview is the fact that how he brought to someone's attention about how number 45, when he went to see him, told him that, hey, ever since you came to visit me at the White House, my black vote has been going up. up to 40%. There's a point you all need to go and pay attention to that interview. I'm just saying, yo, I'm just saying, like, I mean, yes, I was ticked up when I watched that interview. Trust me, I was like, I had like some type of fire beast inside of my stomach. Like, I think it was like pepper soup coming inside. I was, oh my gosh, is that pepper soup coming inside, burning inside my stomach? But no, it was just the fact that they allowed this brother to expose the ignorance, to expose all that thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And the simple fact that some people actually loved him, that he was out there, was a concern. And I'm not going to be out here telling y'all that I vouch for the t-shirt. And that's what I just said. Please put a hashtag, please. Hashtag Kanye West Lives Matter. Please put a hashtag for me right now. Just do me a favor, okay? Just do me a favor and do that for me. Because his life does matter. But let's stop paying attention to this brother. Let's focus on the music. And stop with the propaganda about Kanye West, trying to get everybody upset. Because last time I checked, when this brother told the whole world that George Bush does not care about black people, the same person that comes and wear all white lives matter t-shirts. I mean, isn't that a little bit of unstabilized, mentality right there? I mean, please let me know. Hashtag Kanye West Lives Matter, y'all. Please just let me know. Just let me know. But this does not make sense for folks out there who are trying to jump on these little bandwagon, because everybody are getting upset. And to me, it's like, why are you getting upset at this brother? He's doing this on purpose. He wants you to talk about him. I mean, yes, I know Cardi B have a song with him, had S. But again, when was the last time Kanye West was relevant besides the Kardashians? Besides him trying to, get some type of attention from somebody else. But we are talking about Kanye West. I miss the old Kanye West from Rockefeller Records. I miss that Kanye West from Rockefeller Records, the humble West. I just miss him, man. I wish that he could come back. But when money changes you, when you start getting a lot of money, I believe that, when you start making money, that's where your real true self comes out. And I believe that's what's happening with Kanye West, brother Kanye West. I'm going to pray for him. I'm going to pray for you. So, but please put a hashtag right now before we go on second break. Hashtag Kanye West Lives Matter. Yes, indeed. Because I do care about Jesus Walk. I know I do not condone the t-shirts. But stop paying attention to that man. For real. We'll be right back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. 6th anniversary, baby. Yaggah. Hey, Yaggah. What? We back. So stay tuned. Yaggah. Oh, hey. So stay tuned right now. Stay tuned. Yes, stay tuned. Yes. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I'll be right back. We're going to come back for y'all. Wish you all the love and support. Man. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are lovely, man. You guys are so lovely.
Views and opinions expressed in this
You guys are lovely, man. What can I say?
What can I say? And do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors. Thank you for listening.
This announcement on KRDP is brought to you by the Public Information Committee of Alcoholics Anonymous, providing a 12-step program to those recovering from alcohol.
to KRDP.com, a service of Desert Soul Media. KRDP is a new community radio station serving the East Valley on 90.7 FM and the rest of the community online at our website. Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com.
6th anniversary.
KRDP features a mix of jazz, blues, R&B, soul, and eclectic programming from the Valley community, Arizona, and around the world. We encourage you to financially support KRDP.
Man, I don't know
with a
what's my
sustaining
Snapchat is
monthly
doing right
donation.
now.
You can
Snapchat.
donate right now.
You're out there right
at
now.
our
Hold on.
website by going to listen, the number 2,
I'm on Snapchat right now.
KRDP.com, and click on donate.
Snapchat.
Support is graciously
Happy
appreciated.
Saturday. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. 6 years later, we're still here. We're still doing it. Appreciate everybody out there who are joining us today. Bless us. Yaggah.
Views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors.
Woo.
Thank you for listening.
This poem is entitled Black Woman. She walks with the grace of a panther, black that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind, and the blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her to her diminish the essence and beauty of her when she exists. See, in her heart, when a thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child and small girl, in essence, her blessing is being a mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream or substance of rise above others. See, she gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than.
All right, back in the building. Back in the building. Yes. All right. Amen. Let me cut this camera thing off right now. Let me cut it off right now. So you guys can join me today. But happy anniversary to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Thank you. I do. But happy anniversary to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. 6 years, most definitely. 6 years later, just very, very appreciative of, the opportunity that, we're still here. And thanks for everybody out there who are joining me today. Most definitely, it's man, I can go back to when I first started up on my show. I think somebody said something. They loved us. Oh no! A big shout out to the after party boss lady. I see you over there. I see. Hey man, big shout out to the after party boss lady out there. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no. You know what I'm saying? No Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Kanye, Yeezy. Y'all need to leave Yeezy alone, man. Y'all need to leave Yeezy alone. I mean, Kanye West is Kanye West, okay? He's just Kanye West. That's what I can say, okay? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? As long as we pay attention to what we do, you know what I'm saying? That's what matters, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop paying attention to all those, you know what I'm saying? You know let me just talk about him because he's a bad guy. He talks bad about black people. Come on, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? If you guys don't get the notion that Kanye West is a brand now, and which he is a brand. I mean, what can you say? He's a brand. There's nothing you can probably, say, but the HershelWalker is something that really bothers me. So, I mean, that's one thing that, that bothers me a lot. And, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just want folks to pay attention to, to who they vote for. Even the governor, what's her name? Kara, whatever her name is. She used to be an anchor for Fox News, and she's running to. And it's these things that because I care. I talk about it, but at the same time, you got folks out there who don't care about their politicking, or they don't care about what's going on around them unless it affects their bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Reggae time, reggae time. Let me stop. I'm not singing right now, but a big shout out to Decobo nightclub, man, for allowing us to, to showcase. Most definitely, man, tonight. Decobo nightclub tonight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go out there, show some love, you know what I'm saying? The after party, the after spot. Shout out to the after party queen. Yes, indeed. I know you hear me. I'm pretty sure you guys heard her notes. She said she disagreed with Kanye West over there. Y'all black food this leave Kanye West alone. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm not going to protect all white lives matter t-shirt shit, man. I'm not going to protect that, but it's a concern. It's a concern. It's quite of a concern, and it's pretty much something that yes, it might affect somebody right now, but you may never know with all the shootings going on right now, with all the shootings and things that are going on right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you never know right now. You'll never know. But like I said, Kanye West is Kanye West, and there's nothing you can do but just allow this brother to just be a free thinker, because that's what people refer him to, as a free thinker. So most definitely, just to realize that Kanye West is not someone that you should be paying attention to. That should tell you already that, stop paying attention to people that will not bring you progress. That's just what I say. But I want to elaborate on the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. For those out there who follow me up since day one, since the beginning of time, I'm very fortunate just to be part of the Radio Phoenix family. Very fortunate to be part of KRDP now, KRDP 90.7 FM. Very fortunate, blessed to to still be around, to still do what I do. And I believe now there's a purpose behind what I do now. I believe now there's a purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna play some Algerian information over there.
the geography of Algeria. Algeria is an Arab country in North Africa. It has a Mediterranean Sea coastline in the north and Niger to the southeast. Algeria is Africa's second largest country, covering an area of nearly 2.5 million square miles. Algeria's indigenous Berber people has been under foreign rule for much of the last 3,000 years. Algeria was a colony of France from the mid-19th century until it won independence in 1962 in one of the bloodiest independence struggles in history. Algeria practiced a republic type of government and also the spoken language of Arabic, which is the official, French, and Berber dialects. The capital of Algeria is Alger. The currency of Algeria is the Algerian dinar, which has a GDP of 169.99 billion per capita. And this has been your Africa country of the day. Yaggah.
Hey. Yes, man. Yaggah. 6 years later, man. 6 years later, Mr. Clean B, coming right back to you right now. Yaggah all day, every day. Appreciate everybody for coming through. You just heard live earlier. We played some Post Malone, Like You, and we have some Serge Benoit from Côte d'Ivoire. Yes, indeed. Said Dose and Emmanuel de Togolese, most definitely. Reggae time. And before I start being a little bit emotional on the show right now, I gotta pay some bills because you already know that programming is on KRDP is supported by Native Health, located at 4041 North Central Avenue, Building C, near the southeast corner of Central Avenue and Indian School Road in Phoenix, Arizona. Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, WIC, wellness services for the urban Native American community. For more information, is available at 602-279-5262 or go on nativehealth.org. Yes, and I want to give a big shout out to a lot of folks out there, man. Big shout out to the boss man Don Brighter from the Cobo Club. If you guys haven't been to the Cobo Club, it's a very nice spot, man. We're out there, showing some love. I believe they're having an after party, tonight. And also, I believe our brother Mojave is also having a pool party too today, which I believe I'm going to see if I can sneak into the pool party, So big shout out to Mojave Kotu, aka DJ Mojave. Yes, indeed. So, of course, we got some things going on, we got some ventures going on in the future, which I will announce to y'all pretty soon about what are we going to do when it comes to the show, when it comes to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, when it comes to Safari Center Entertainment, just moving forward. But I just wanted to take time to kind of reminiscing about what the Yaggah Movement Radiocast means to me, and the reason why I started the show, because I know a lot of people probably are asking themselves, this question, like, how did you come up with the Yaggah Movement Radiocast? What does Yaggah is? Who is the Yaggah man? And big shout out to everybody out there who call me, the Yaggah man, because I am the Yaggah man. I'm not sure about anybody out there who are fraudulently using my name, because I pay for that name. Yes, indeed. So the Yaggah man is all about me. Mr. Clean B. And there's a background, behind that. There's a pretty much a history behind the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Because first of all, I would like to wish myself a happy 6-year anniversary to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, for the progress, the prosperous, and the humbleness, that I have not just endured but also faced, witnessed, encounter, and also for those out there who have been following me since day one, from October 8th of 2016 till today, October 8th of 2022. And like I said, a lot of things have changed periodically, from those moments, from the day that I started the show, actually from the day that I joined Radio Phoenix. That's why I have a t-shirt if you're looking at me on my streaming viewership right now, or if you listen to me right now, yes, I do have a throwback Radio Phoenix where the veteran comes to talk, sing, and connect, because the Yaggah Movement Radiocast pretty much, started up by being a revolution of Radio Phoenix till today, live on 90.7 FM to the East Valley, KRDP. You already know how we do. And, for first of all, I would like to let everybody know that Yaggah means you are genuine, gifted, and humble. That's Yaggah. Just for those out there who are asking about the definitions or the meaning of what Yaggah is pretty much you, the viewership, the listeners, you are genuine, gifted, and humble. Now, I've been seeing the Yaggah since Tucson, Arizona, 520. Big shout to the 520 area code. And and I moved to Phoenix, and I know that when I moved to Phoenix, my from Tucson to Phoenix, I know my ventures were pretty different. They were very into the nightlife scene, where basically, it was pretty much about, reaching out to customers, inviting, creating events, so forth, and all that. And I want to give a big shout out to Jamal International. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there in Tucson who pretty much came and supported my nights when I was there. And I want to give a big shout out to also some of those Tucson fans out there who moved to Phoenix. Who are doing big out here in Phoenix. So big up. Y'all doing good. Just keep up, pushing up the movements. Keep on bringing the Afrocentric, but also diversity out there. Because that's what the Yaggah Movement Radiocast is about. It's about diversity. It's about coming together. It's about adapting, recognizing, understanding, not judging, but also uniting. And when I first started the show, my goal was pretty much not to be a radio host like I'm doing right now. I believe I wanted to do something different than what I'm doing, because I was I gotta be honest, I believe I was a little bit upset, and I was upset about the Phoenix scenery, about the nightlife, how certain folks would not support each other out there. So that really pushed me to go online. I believe it was on Craigslist or on Facebook, but it was one of those sites which I will find that out. But I went in and I actually typed advertisement, or places where I can advertise in, and I believe that Radio Phoenix came into the Craigslist. That was Craigslist, because that was in 2016, because Craigslist was still around. And came around where they were looking for a volunteer. They were looking for people to join the station. And it was big shout out to Kaja Brand, big shout out to Brother Calvin, big shout out to Mr. Victor, Miss Jean, and Mr. Stone, every committee out here at Radio Phoenix, who pretty much who motivated me to become the man that I am today. But back then it was different. It was a whole different group of committee that I joined, and my humbleness was the fact that not only that I was a little bit upset about the fact that I did not gain any opportunity outside the nightlife out in Phoenix, but also I want to do something different, to where I want to have a voice in. And then as I look around my my environment, I realized that yes, we do have some type of voice, some type of representation, but our representation is not vivid out there. It's not vocally out there like that. And I remember when I was taking the classes, when I was going through all the schools and learning all the tools and the programming and pretty much integrate myself to the family, to the Radio Phoenix family. To now it is KRDP 90.7 East Valley. FM was definitely. And I remember one time we were actually preparing our show, and I remember Kaja, called me to the office. And and I remember that he asked me, what do you want to call your show? And I was confused about what do I want the show to be called. Now I didn't want it to have a Afrobeat type of show because I remember back then that's where a lot of Afrobeat shows were coming up with different Afrobeats name left and right. But I still want to cater to the Afrobeats, to my peers, but also cater to my other peers out there. Because like I said, I'm universal. I'm very universal, so I cater to my universal brothers and sisters out there. And I remember when my goal for the Yaggah Movement Radiocast was to do a pre-recording show. It was to pretty much to do a pre-recording show, just to come, pre-record, and leave, and that was it. Until I remember Kaja called me and asked me, say, hey, you know what? I think you should do a live show. I was nervous when he said that first because my thing was like, okay, a live show, that was not part of the agenda. Why do I have to do a live show? Because I remember I interview Captain Black, and I also interview one of the artists too. Oh my gosh. Oh man, if I catch his name right now, I definitely Tommy Do. Big shout to Tommy Do. Big shout to Captain Black. It was my first radio interview. You know what I'm saying, via Radio Phoenix now, KRDP 90.7 FM, and I remember when I interviewed them, I was actually right here at this studio where I'm doing this live broadcasting right now, where I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was nervous. I was pretty much petrified, but I was nervous for the for the opportunity that I was being exposed to, for this great opportunity that I have to pretty much adapt myself. And mind you, I just came from nightlife event guy to now I'm just talking on the radio. I'm just out there just talking left and right, pretty much asking questions to people that I'm inviting to a show. And I remember Kaja specifically told me, I would like for you to have a live show. I was nervous first. I was going to say no that day. But then again, I regressed my no and started to think about, okay, maybe there's a reason why he asked me to do a live show, because I was not ready. Mr. Clean B wasn't ready to come and do a live show with y'all so y'all can see me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was not the plan. The plan was for me to come in, with my thick accent, do my recording, and get out, and then broadcast that to the airwaves. Until my first experience, my first show, which was in August the 8th of 2016, and I was nervous. I was freaking out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was freaking out because I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure how the receiving end would look at me. I was thinking to myself, here comes this Ivorian West African man with a thick accent who's gonna come up and start being on the microphone, talking, saying yaga 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 all day. You know what I'm saying? And start playing African music. And then some of my peers who kept loving African music, but also are hip hop fans, asked me, hey man, you know what? You can play some hip hop, some R&B, some reggaeton, some other music out there that we can be able to play along and stuff like this. So, it was like, okay, let me Let me make sure that I cater to my peers like that. Let me make sure I cater to my folks out there who look like me, who do enjoy Afrobeat, the technos, the Burna Boy, the Davidos, the Papa Wemba, the Koffi Olomide, the Afla Bondi, you know what I'm saying, the Lucky Dube, you know what I'm saying? I'm even from locals to international. But also, what the Yaggah Movement Radiocast allowed me to be introduced to is to cater to the locals, to local culture, to local ventures, to local broadcasting that will enhance to the Ivory Coast, to France, to somewhere where folks can actually watch me. But the locals actually is one of the strongest reasons why I started to be vivid, lively, started to speak out there about. Someone's calling me when I'm talking right now. I'm being serious. But but what the Yaggah Movement Radiocast allowed me to do is to pretty much, expose me to local artists, expose me to local vendors. I remember my first Friday, which was on November of 2016. When I was actually on the mic, I actually asked, can I be on the mic? Can I be on the mic and I be able to broadcast and do some type of microphone? And I was just happy just to join a family. I was just happy to join, a family that accepted who I am. Because like I said, living in America, facing different peers, a lot of time, I have to face challenges about whether it's my accent, my region, could be my ethnicity, or just the way I stand my ground, as a man, and just being accepted through Radio Phoenix now, KRDP 90.7 FM to the East Valley. You know what I'm saying? Really just brought that humbleness. Introduced me to actually deeper music. I have to be introduced to rest in peace DJ Vex. You know what I'm saying? Brother Trey, Lady T, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, Cheeseburger, we have the Callaway Show going on. I mean, I have to be introduced to diversity, at the station. And for me to do my show and to cater to those out there who actually, are speaking my language, or they look like me, or whether they look like me or not, it's a humbling experience, and I'm very, very humbled for those out there who have listened to my accent since day one for 6 years, listen to my comments, listen to my segments, allowing my co-hosts to be here, just accepting just what I'm bringing into the table, whether you watch me, you listen to me, but just being acceptance to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, at your vision. I'm very, very appreciative every single day. And that's why, moving forward, things are going to change to where we are now going to, enhance and reinforce, the diversity into our community out here in Phoenix, Arizona, when it comes to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast being sponsored via KRDP 90.7. And we are going to make sure we reach out and stay tuned, because with me saying that, there will be some venturous activity that I will broadcast to y'all coming up soon. I will definitely make sure that I will share with y'all acknowledge every news, every opportunity going on right now. So, but I just want to let everybody know out there that if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your teaching, your criticism, but also just being a support system, I will not be here today 6 years later. So I want to say thank you for being a support system, and let's continue the progress into the future for the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years if I have to. And I make sure that my hair won't look gray, because they're gonna look all black all day. Yaggah. Happy 6 years anniversary, y'all.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. Yaggah. All right. Yeah. All right. Big shout out to Lemon Pepper, man. Peppernia, big shout out. I didn't get the bag. I didn't get the bag. No. That's the one with the noise. No. That's the one with the noise. Yeah, that's the one with that. But don't you need the computer?
I do. I'm trying to get everything started now.
But
I thought that we'd get in here early. I did get in here and do my whatchamacallit, but that's not happening.
I got you then too.
We gotta change that.
Don't try. Yes. I agree. I agree, Brother Troy. I solemnly agree.
And today,
Hey, man, Brother Troy, we on point. But right behind me, getting ready. You know what I'm saying? And Soul Star Live, and we got keeping it 1 million. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it. I was gonna say 1 trillion, but we gotta say keeping it 1 million. You know what I'm saying? And brother, man, and I'm against you for not talking about breath fall, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's later on. That's after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, I'm calling you up for you, Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, Fox News, Fox Sports, and all of y'all out there trying to hide this Hall of Fame on the carpets. You know what I'm saying? Keep it at 1 million every Thursday, 7 p.m. You'll catch it up. You already know.
I talked about it first last year.
You know what I'm saying?
No one even talking about
and can I say this? What's up with those Cowboys fans, delusional Cowboys fans?
hold it. No, here's what's up. History in the making is the first all women's fight card that's coming up next weekend. Clarissa Shields. She's 5 belts. She just got stripped because they said, I'm like, listen, she moved up in weight. She couldn't go down. So they stripped her. Ring magazine took her from her.
Really?
So why they take a ring belt? And then the chick she's fighting is the only chick who beat her in her amateurs.
Yeah.
And Marshall. I can't get her. It'll come to me. She said, "Oh, you know what I'll do?" She said, "You're not ready for me. I'll do everything just because I'm a bad fighter." How many knocks have you got? How many knockouts have you got? You've got 12. Like chick.
Errol Spence, Bud Crawford fight is off.
I've heard.
Why?
I don't know. It's not gonna be anytime soon.
But
for Mayweather, that confirmed it.
But what's his face? Bud and oh my God, what's Charlo? That's what they're talking about now.
Next fight, really?
He said, I'm taking everybody. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who?
Charlo got a belt.
So does
and they all got belts, but I'm not sure if he has the main belt. I know Errol Spence is undisputed. Terrence Crawford has a belt, and I think Weston has a belt. But you know how they always had that this belt's recognized more than that belt. And it's stupid now.
Well, here's my thing, and that was the reason why Muhammad Ali is the one who started that unifying belts. He said it makes no sense. He said you get to the top of he said you got 3 divisions, great. Each division has a contender. They're number 1, 2, and 3 contenders, the top 3.
Yeah.
If you go through them, whoever's last, that's who fights the championship. And he said the champ can pick anybody he wants.
Right.
So I was like, okay, cool. They have to be inside the top 10, but he can pick anybody he wants out of all 3 divisions.
Right.
That's how Ali started it.
Yeah.
And then,
like that now.
No, it ain't like that now. He was the first person to ever gain, and that was something else that a lot of people overlooked. Ali said
he was about to fight Spinks, right? And he said, imagine how great this is going to be. I'm going to be the first champion to ever win the heavyweight championship 3 times.
Wow, yeah.
He didn't even fight him yet, which means he knew he was going to lose.
Yeah.
So in order to lose, in order to get the 3rd time, he had to come back. And then when he came back, he beat him like he stole something. So I was like, wow, that just lent to his genius, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Smoke it out the way. So why does it keep cutting off, bro? Why does Facebook keep cutting off? You see, I know my music, right? You see, I know my music, right? See, my thing was, and plus, I was just told, actually, the T told me too. I have to watch out my hashtag, some of the contents that I post up. What? Watch a hashtag? Okay, let's just say, like Kim Kardashian, for instance. If I say something about Kim Kardashian, there's a hashtag on it, they can censor my video. They can, because my videos are on YouTube or Facebook get cut off. They get they get cut off, like they pause and then just play it off. It's like pause when I'm talking. You can see the time going through, and then it just keeps on going to the next one. Just skip on to the next one. I just got a video, actually, a video of both of us on Wednesday, when we have a show over there for that 4 hours, right? That one time, and it was a video about it was Prince and Usher, and I just said use of domain something. I'm not sure if you got it too, but it was like it was on William Point's page. Yeah, it was on William Point's page, and it's on William Point's page. Yeah, but I submitted what you may call it. Did it come back? No, he didn't come back. No. Did you tell them about All I wrote them was like fair use for free domain. That's what I wrote down. Because it didn't make sense, it didn't. I'm about to do this right here. Five. Okay, so I have to talk about this because I think somebody asked me about this crap and why do I have to talk about this all the time, man? I hate talking about relationship. I'm not even in a relationship. I want to say F love right now, but I cannot because kids are listening. So I gotta say love is beautiful, hey. But anyway, I'm about to pay some bills. And when I'm talking about love, I want to put my hoodie on because you already know how we do. Mr. Clean, gotta make sure I hide my face when I talk about love because some of y'all always think that I'm talking about somebody over there. I ain't talking about nobody over there. I ain't talking about nobody but just me. Moi. Everybody. Oh yeah. 6-year anniversary, y'all. Yes, indeed. What can I say? We got this is that R&B sensation moment right now. Mr. Clint B, aka the Yaggah man, aka Victor Sweets. Yes, indeed. I've been telling a lot of ladies out there that my other nickname is Victor Sweets, But they always think that, that's not Victor Sweet from the Four Brothers, the bad guys. I know that's not the bad guy, Victor Sweet, not that guy, okay? But Victor Sweet is a sweet guy, just Victor Sweet, you know what I'm saying, with that K, at the end, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But anyway, I would like to let you know, man, I smell some good coffee, brewing in the back over there, man, at KRDP in the back over there. But anyway, I'm going to let you know, yes, indeed, that one-way listeners like yourself, like you, can support KRDP is by becoming one of our sustaining donors. Your financial gift supports the diverse programming you hear on KRDP. It also provides opportunity for youth, enter, and member of the value community to learn radio broadcasting and for coverage of local arts, culture, and politics. Yes, indeed. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up to become a KRDP subscribing donor, you can call 602-254-6636 or visit our website. Listen, number two, KRDP.com, and click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of KRDP Radio. Yes, indeed. I was going to talk about the Ime Udoka thing again because I just thought of some disturbing issues that I'm not sure if I should mention that up, man. But I mean, I know right now we are falling off in the holiday season. We are going through the holiday specials, and people are coming together. That's what that is. Is that what they hugging, sweet hugging effects going on in the fall. When it gets cold, you want to hug and smush with each other and all that. And then when summer comes, hot summer girls. I don't know. Anyway, but I was just talking to this brother about how about women, how to attract women in 2022. How we can be able to attract some of these sisters out there, some of those good women out there, because all we hear is women out there just talking about independency, being the boss of this and that. And ladies, I want to let you know on the honest, fairness, situation, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? If you call yourself a boss or if you call yourself independent, you are going to be single for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be single for a long, long time. I'm just saying, because you know what I'm saying?
It may have been
Sorry.
Sorry
about that. What you want to make sure that? Thank you. Yeah. So, but anyway, excuse me. I do appreciate everybody out there joining me today, but I just want to make sure I get the noise in the background. But I know I was just talking to this brother earlier a few days ago about attracting women. Pretty much like I know back in the day, the way we used to attract women was very, very different. I guess different generation, different. I guess different mentality. Because like I said, I'm not going to be the one, driving by and talk about, hey, baby girl, what's your name? What's your phone number? I think those days are over. You know what I'm saying? But we are talking about, how to attract a woman in 2022. And I know that a lot of time, right now we're living in a world where acceptance is normality. You know what I'm saying? So, me and this brother were just talking, and some things that kind of brought to my attention where I was actually educating myself because, ever since the pandemic, I've been really trying to focus on my craft and focus on different things, just for my future, and hopefully love can intertwine with it. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that even with all the social norm that's going on right now, especially with the aftermath of the pandemic, there has been a lot of people who are basically have been distanced. And I believe I made a joke about I would not date anybody unless they get vaccinated or they get tested. Back in the day, it used to be we used to be tested from something else for HIV or AIDS, but now it's like I want to get tested for COVID-19. If you got COVID, I'm not coming to your crib type of thing. But now things are opening up. Smokey Joe said that COVID disappeared, which I doubt it. But me and this brother were talking about how to attract good women in 2022, moving forward to 2023. And I think the one thing that it brought to my attention, which I felt, which is actually it's common sense. It's just putting her on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing wrong with going for a woman who's slightly out of your league. I mean, it's and then to me, a woman is a woman. I believe that if you put a woman in the pedestal, if you make her feel important, if you make her feel special, and when I say special, I'm not saying go out there and take her on a date, go out there and buy things that she wants, the things that she's going to turn around and put it up later on, but put her up in a pedestal, meaning give her that respectability, that attention, that symbol of respectability, that symbol of homely, just that that even though we are you're a lady, but I still will uplift you wherever I see you. Just her presence is uplifting. And to me, I believe that we need to start practicing that, seeing our women and uplift them, whether we get up from work or before we go to bed or we wake up. Just put them in that pedestal. And number two is coming on too strong too soon is something that I've noticed that women get turned off on that. I realized that when you come up too strong, because a lot of of course we don't mind if a woman is aggressive to us. We don't mind if a lady is if she's aggressive to us, because I've been to that experience where I'm not I'm not the one. I think 88% of the time it's a she that's pretty much the saying what's your name, I want to get to know you type of thing. But I realized that when you are too strong in your first appearance, the majority of women will not be a fan of that. That I do agree with that. I do understand that is something that most women are turned off by that. I hear that a lot. I hear how some women out there will pretty much tell you, hey, this is not unacceptable, this is not attractive, things, those type of things, and it's pretty much the too much strong coming up, like I said earlier, when you come up and say, hey, baby girl, what's your name, what's your phone number, like when you're aggressive, I think that's the word. When you're aggressive to a woman, I believe women do not like that. But I think the reverse psychology is it is okay for a woman to be aggressive towards you. Which I believe that's sexy. I believe that's sexy. I believe that's a turn on to me and to most men out there who know what I'm talking about. But I know most women out there do not appreciate or enjoy when a man comes up too strong too soon toward them. Now, progressively, as you guys get together and so forth. That might be a different thing. That might be okay. You know what? Let's just let's compromise. And if the compromise, if the compromise has to be educated to where you have to understand her and she has to understand you, where it's all peaceful, no violence, it's all peaceful. Yes. Then the brother can come up like Barack Obama, come up strong, like a Malcolm X, but also at the end of the day, protect. Number three is treating her like a platonic friend. Oh man, the next mistake to avoid is you want to treat someone like a platonic friend. I've heard that word before. I've heard that that platonic friendship to where you don't pay attention to her. You want to keep her around your circle, but it's like you're not really sincere. And it's pretty much one of those things that I don't think I've been through that. I believe that I've been through maybe a situation one time, but I've heard folks who have been to some platonic relationship to where it was just like there. It was like it's there, but it's not there. But it's like if, but when, whenever it's going to happen, type of thing. And I don't think women loves to be, on the waiting list. I don't think that they like to be platoon, if I should say that, in the clear verse in English. But just keeping a woman in the waiting list is not something that any man wants to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. I believe that, and I can give you all, an example of me. To where especially me after my, my prior relationship, my so-called AKA marriage. I know I was into other, relationship endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Where even though whether I was serious or not serious, but I realized that the person that I was with was extremely serious with me, or they wanted to be with me, or they wanted to share their passion with me. And the one thing that I, to this day, that I actually will advise any man not to do is not first of all, not to take a woman for granted. Number one, when it comes to relationship, and number two, what I'm saying, if she's asking you where do you stand, today or tomorrow, what do you stand in your relationship, or what do you stand with her, or what's your future looks like with her, you gotta be honest. And I know sometimes honesty can be a pain in the butt. Honesty can be very brutal, and we may lose through that honesty. Because I can tell you, I lost when I have to tell, the woman that I was either dating or in a serious relationship that I am not ready for a relationship, and that really hurt me at the end because I have to learn that the person that actually I was with was actually a good person, and also number four is agreeing with everything a woman says. Like, I think that's probably one of the things that I'm going to be single because, or maybe that's the reason why I went through divorce, because I will respect a woman's mind. I will respect a woman's, privacy, right to choose. I will respect all that endeavor to a woman. I will respect her mind, her soul, her body. But there's some things that I'm not going to agree with. And there's some things that every man should not agree with a woman. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to disagree. And I believe that women do not like when a man is like, yes, 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 indeed. Anything that you want, baby. Whatever you, and I know that I bump heads with some women out there that either I dated or I have not dated, but I know I bump heads. But at the end of the day, it's about understanding each other. It's about compromising each other. It's about, accepting each other, just having that vision of, you know what, you're different, you have a different mindset. Your don'ts, I will make sure that I stay away from your don'ts so I can focus on your do's. And agreeing, and allowing her to pretty much controlling everything is a no-no. You have to be able to compromise. You have to be able to step your game up as a man. Say, you know what? Yes, you're the queen, but again, I'm a man too, and we have to share that responsibility at the end. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying is, some women do not like that, that agreement with a man, with whatever she says, because a lot of the time it can be annoying. She may say the wrong thing, and you're gonna agree with her, and then she's gonna fall up in the pit and say, you know what? You told me that was the right thing to do, and then I fell on it because it's your fault. So sometimes you have to be able to protect that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, honesty can be brutal, but as long as you brought that honesty and you let her know that, you know what, I understand what you're saying, but I have to disagree with your, your thing, with your common sense or your methods out here. Number 5, which is the last one, is pretty much pay attention to her mind. pay attention to her mind. And when I say her mind, I'm not talking about her body, take her out and no, I'm talking about pay attention to whatever she's saying. Because whatever she's saying is what's gonna, keep you around her, most definitely. But whatever she's saying is what's gonna make sure that you compromise into that. You are dedicated to her. And most women like a man that pays attention to her. Last time I checked, most ladies like when a man pay. I mean, it could be the silliest thing, but as long as you pay attention to her well-being, her goodness, whether it's crazy, whether it's bad, whether it's good, but as long as you're attentive to her needs, not her wants, but her needs, most definitely. So those are my things for all the friends out there. If you like to use those tools to attract the women, so the ladies can be able to be on your side for the 2023 coming up, because Halloween is going to be here, Thanksgiving is going to be right here, Christmas is around the corner. What can I say too? New Year's Eve in 2023 with taxes coming up too, y'all. Yes, indeed. 6 years, we are still doing this. I would like to thank everybody, all my family. I'm not even going to say family. I'm not going to say fans. I'm going to say peers. I'm going to say my loved ones out there for being behind me since day one, since October 8th, 2016. I was in 2016. But I want to say thanks to everybody out there, from Bangladesh to India to Belgium to Germany to Canada to Mexico to Argentina to Brooklyn to Long Beach, California to New York to Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. All of y'all, thank you all for following, supporting the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Thank you all for just celebrating this moment with me. And I will definitely share the big events of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast 6-year anniversary party coming up real soon. So y'all stay tuned to the next show. And we're having our next guest that's going to come through. So y'all stay tuned, y'all. So thank you very much. Bless up. And We On Point is coming up next. Yes, indeed. Yaggah. 6 years. We're here, baby. Yeah. Ow. 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 Thank you. Woo. Hey. Thank you. You for too kind. What? Wait a minute. What can I say? Hey. Yep. Hey. You too much. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. We out of here. Bless up.
And do not necessarily reflect the views or positions
Big Boss
of
Daddy
media
Entertainment wanted to tell Big Yaggah he loves what you're doing out here.
Oh,
He has some
Financial
cheesecake
support
for you.
comes in part from Bookstore,
I got some cheesecake, man.
Southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Gifts and on Facebook.
This is the story of a very special woman. Just a few
Look at this, y'all.
superpowers.
I got some cheesecake right there. I got some cheesecake,
She
man.
turned herself
That's supposed to
into
be
a
a
queen
happy
of
house,
position.
y'all.
She
We on point.
masqueraded as a
I'm coming
regular
next, baby.
HershelWalker.
Y'all
As a
know how we do, baby. Y'all know how we do.
everyone knows her
Yes,
as
I'm about to enjoy my
I still
cheesecake.
call her
Yeah.